Good morning. Happy and blessed Thursday. Happy and blessed Thursday. Give God the glory for waking us up, man. Let's get it out. Paperbacks. Turn the book of Genesis, chapter 25, and I'm going to start at verse 29 and read down to 34, y'all. Now, this is going to be about two brothers, two twin brothers, Esau and Jacob, and how one sold his birthright. He sold his promise from God. He sold his inheritance from God to for a single morsel of food because he was hungry. So what's that telling us? He sold it for temporary pleasures on earth. And we had the same thing going on today, whether you realize it or not. So what I'm here to talk to you about, don't sell your eternal blessing from God for temporary pleasure on earth, man. Let's get into it. And verse 29 says, Now Jacob cooked a stew, and Esau came in from the field, and he was weary. And Esau said to Jacob, Please feed me with that same red stew, for I am weary. Therefore his name was called Edom. But Jacob said, Sell me your birthright as of this day. And Esau said, Look, I am about to die. So what is this birthright to me? Then Jacob said, Swear to me as of this day. So he swore to him and sold his birthright to Jacob. And Jacob gave Esau bread and a stew of lentils. Then he ate and drank and arose and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. Man, that is so powerful right there. Look at what he said. He said, Now Jacob cooked the stew, and Esau came in from the field. He was weary. And Esau said to Jacob, Please feed me that same red stew, for I am weary. Therefore his name was called Edom. Let's stop right there. So you have one what? One came in from the field, and one was cooking something. So he had something to offer. He had something to offer while he was hungry and he was weary. But instead of turning to God, instead of trusting in God, he went to his brother for that food. He went to his brother for that natural food, that human food. He went to his brother for earthly food instead of going to his father for spiritual food to help get him through, man. That is so powerful. So then verse 31, he says, But Jacob said to me, Sell me your birthright as of this day. And Esau said, Look, I am about to die. So what is this birthright to me? That is powerful, man. So what he told him, he said, Sell me your birthright. Your birthright was an inheritance that God promised you. He promised that to the firstborn. That's what that was. And he said, see, his brother wanted it. His brother said, Sell it to me. Sell it to me as of this day. If you're so hungry, sell it to me. If you're about to die, sell it to me. We have to learn. We have to learn not to sell what God has promised us for temporary fulfillment of pleasure. Temporary fulfillment of our flesh. Let that be a lesson, man. Then Jacob said, Swear to me as this day. So he swore to him and sold his birthright to Jacob. And Jacob gave Esau, listen to what he sold it for, a piece of bread, a stew of lentils. Then he ate, drank, and arose and went on his way. And Esau despised his birthright. So he gave him what he wanted because it was quick. It was right there. He needed it at that moment. He didn't want to wait on God. That's a lesson, man. That's a lesson. So he turned over his birthright for food, for something that's going to fulfill him for the moment, but he'll be hungry again. And we have to learn to stop turning over our birthright. Stop giving up what God has promised us for things that look good for the moment, for things that are temporary for the moment. Because God has promised us an eternal blessing, y'all. And we have to understand that sometimes we just got to wait and be patient. Wait on the Lord. He's testing our faith to see if we're going to trust him or we're going to trust man. And we have to know that he's going to come through. See, this flesh, that's temporary. But see, this spirit, the eternal blessing that God has promised us, that's forever. And we don't want to give that up. We don't want to give that up because we're being disobedient to his word. We don't want to give that up because we're living a life of sin. We don't want to give that up. So, man, y'all be blessed. I'm going to shut it down right there, man. Y'all have a great day.